Okay, hey everybody, this is Sid Hameed with Brickfront Properties and Construction. Hey, so today, I'm going to talk about not really real estate, but I'm going to talk about mindset. I'm going to talk about mindset. I'm going to talk about, getting your stuff together and getting clear. And I'm going to talk about attitude and knowing, what you want and knowing what you need. So there's a difference between what you want and what you need. There's a difference there. So anyway, I've been working on this. I've been trying to live this way, for quite some time. And I was sharing this just, with somebody here the other night, and we were going over this in terms of how I live my life, and and I'm just this is kind of personal, but I'm going to share this with you guys in terms of. What I believe is like the secret of life. What I believe is what we're all looking for is happiness. We're looking for freedom. We're looking for access to a certain lifestyle. But, outside of all of that, okay, so I'm just going to kind of run down this. Now, some people, may agree with this. Some people may not. But, hey, you know what? I'm not here to please everybody. I'm not here to get everybody's approval. That's not the way I live my life. So number one, my name is Sid Hameed. I'm with Brickfront Properties. I live my life for Judgment Day. So what that means to me is, we're all going to die. We're all going to pass away, like Robin Williams did the other day. I was at a funeral on Saturday. 2 months ago, I was at another funeral. We're all going to die. So I live towards Judgment Day. So I believe that, we all have angels around us every single day. So we're not alone. So if you believe in God, and if you believe in basically use him as a resource, and he's your number one resource, he's your best friend. So I really believe, and the way I feel about life and the way I feel about people, and that I'm here as a servant. I'm a child of God. Just like everybody else is. And I feel like I'm here to share and provide, what I know, what I don't know, but I'm here just to share my information. Hope some people will take advantage of it and become better humans, better fathers, better wives, better sisters, brothers, whatever. But I'm just here to share because I feel like that if I take all of this to the grave with me, it's a sin. It's a sin. It's called haram. So therefore, I feel like it's my duty to give. I'm not charging for any of our trainings. I'm just sharing, and I'm hoping to, do business with like-minded folks. So anyhow, the resources that we all have in life is number one. We have God. Okay, that's the number one resource. Number two, we all have time. We have 24 hours in a day. We all have time. And number three, some of us have money and some of us don't have money. But we all have, some sort of income coming in. It's just how we, utilize those funds that come in. And number four, we have to surround ourselves around right people. We have to be around like-minded people, because when you have somebody that's shitting on your dreams and that's just talking bad about you, that's just negative, and just they got their own issues and their own dramas, man, you need to leave that energy alone. So you have to have right people that believe in you, that believe in your vision, your dream, and then on top of that, it is hard. It's hard being an entrepreneur. It's hard being a CEO, but it's possible and it works. You know, if you want a lifestyle of where you have access to your time, you have access to, you know, your lifestyle, then it's worth it. It's worth it. It's hard. It's not easy, but it's definitely possible. And you have to grind. You have to grind every day. So number one, you know, we have God. Number two, we all have 24 hours in a day. Number three, you know, some of us have money, some of us don't. And number four, you have to have yourself around the right people. Okay, so, and then the other thing is you have to be effective. You have to be very, very effective with your time. You know, time is the currency. Time is money. So you have to be very effective with your time. So if you look at yourself as $1,000 an hour, that's 24 hours a day. That means God will deposit $24,000 into your bank account, into everybody's bank account. Now, it's what we choose to do with that $24,000 is, so you have 24 hours. You know, a lot of us, we get up 6 a.m., you know, we get dressed or whatever, you know, get prepared to get in the car to be at the job by 8 or 9, and then, you know, leave the job between 4 and 5, be home by 6 or 7. So if you look at those hours, so you basically got 6 o'clock in the AM to basically 6 o'clock in the PM. That's 12 hours, 50% of your money, 50% of 24,000 you've given away, right? So you still got 50% left. So you're exchanging hours for dollars. And it's great for some people, but if you really want to be an entrepreneur, you really want to be a CEO, you really want to change your mindset, you want to think higher, and you got to think big, you know, you have to reach for stuff, and you have to, you know, take advantage of what we all have, which is time, and we have God. And so, you know, we all have problems too. We all have bills and issues and shit like that, but hey, you just got to keep moving forward. You got to plow through, and you're going to have people that are going to, you know, say no, they're going to say yes, and don't be worried about rejection. You know, rejection ain't nothing. You know, if you got God, dude, you got everything, man. So anyway, so, you know, be effective, and then be an execution plan. When I say be an execution plan, you know, don't just talk about it. Don't just write it down, but actually do it. So when you speak it, you do it. So when you speak it, you actually do it. So be an execution plan. So talk it and do it. Just don't talk it and write it down. You know, be an execution plan. Time is essential. Okay? So then you got to have a blueprint. You got to have a blueprint. You got to have a blueprint of where you're going. You know, you got to have a map. You have some sort of direction, some sort of path. Where you going? Why you going there? You know, you got to figure this out. So you got to have a blueprint. And then on top of that, once you get all that stuff together, you know, you got to have measurables. You got to measure. So here's October, here's November, here's December, here's January, here's February, here's March. You know, time is going by, and you measure like what kind of progress you've had. You know, how have you grown, you know, personally, financially, spiritually, you know, so forth. And you have to work on you. You have to work on yourself. You got to work on, you know, like your inner self. You just got to get to know you, man. Just get away from everybody. You know, create some space, create a bigger circle instead of a little circle. You know, get yourself some breathing room and really figure out, you know, what's important to you, like what you want, what your needs are, and where you're trying to go. You know, you might be 24, you might be 34, you might be 44, you might be 64. It doesn't matter. We all still got time. As long as God wakes us up tomorrow, that's another day, another dollar, baby. That's the way I look at it. Just keep moving and take advantage of it and make it work.